Right as I opened my blinds, a white truck drove out, and this guy walked out, and I think they were syncing up. But anyway, y'all see the title. And a lot of times when it happens, it's raining, so I can't really record it. I can't just pull out my phone and start recording when it's pouring rain. But as I was walking around just now in the rain, they were syncing Thunder on me again. Somehow, with their heart machine, they sync flashes of lightning and they sync the sound of thunder with me crossing streets and crossing by corners or doing things inside of my apartment. Like the same way they sync up truck sounds outside and sound effects outside, they'll sync up thunder outside with me doing things inside of my apartment. Actual facts. It's happened multiple times. And it happened. There's the one video where I caught it kind of like a few times on that video. I don't know what video, but there's this one video where I was recording gang stalkers and there was thunder syncing up on me, and I didn't really realize that that's what was happening yet. But I said it on that video. I was like, is this thunder syncing on me too, or what? Like, kind of like half jokingly. But it actually was syncing on me. So there's that one video somewhere on my YouTube. I don't know which video it is, but I caught it on that video. But usually when it happens, it's raining, so I can't catch it. It stopped storming now. I was hoping it would still be thundering out there when I start recording, but I think it's done now. I just saw a few more gang stalkers driving by. And it sounds batshit insane to say that they're sinking thunder on me. This white truck just drove out of the parking lot. And then nothing? Okay. I thought he was going to be a sinkerhead. It sounds insane to say that they're sinking thunder on me. But they are sinking thunder on me. This 44 white truck just pulled up, and then a guy on a bike rides out right as it stops, and someone gets out of the passenger seat. And the guy on the bike was on a red bike, and he had a red shirt, I think. It was like pink color, like light red or whatever. I think it was red shirter, red biker, red shirter guy. He just rode out robotically around the corner right when the white truck parks and someone gets out, like right when the door on the passenger seat opens. The guy rides out on the bike, and then another car drove out and it was probably syncing with the guy on the bike going around the other corner. They're getting back in the 44 Whitey, and they're gonna take off syncered up. Here we go. He's driving off, and then right when he gets to the street, something's gonna happen, right? Is it? Is it? Is it? I don't know. Well, right as he went around the corner, these birds were chirping, and then they chirp again right as this red and blue car drive out at the same time. These birds that are like right outside, they seem to be robotically syncing up with the gang stalker cars. with their chirping. And they just chirped right as this silver car drove by this red car and the door opened on it. And then they chirp again right as the silver car turns. At that exact moment. Just saying. Like, I know it makes me sound crazy, but they did. And then this other car drives out and it goes around the corner as the door on the red car slams. It just parks synced up. And then another red car and a white SUV drive out and a black car. I don't know which ones are syncing up and which ones aren't, or if they're all syncing up. But the white car has a 99 license plate and is coming and pulling up and parking right next to me. And then right as it parks, another white car is gonna drive out or something. Oh, a red car. A red car drives out right as it parks. And then a white truck drives out on the street. And the guy gets out of the red car with a blue shirt on. And like the white SUV backs up again. And right as it stops, the white truck that drove out on the street goes around the corner. And it parks again and closer to me, right as the guy with the blue shirt that got out of the red car goes around the corner. And then the white truck comes back and parks on the street. And they open the door and get out. And like, I don't know. This other white truck drives out. Probably another gang stalker. I don't know what they're doing right now. But they're doing something. Well, they're getting out of the white SUV with the 99. And then white SUV and a white SUV and a red truck drive out on the street same time and then go around the corner at the same time. Whoa. Alright, she walked away from the 99 whitey and nothing happened. Like I was expecting something to happen and nothing happened. Here comes a cop car. Nothing? Alright. I don't think the cop car synced with anything. I was just thinking today, like, there's really, like, there's no escape. Like, people say, like, just ignore it. And, like, I try to ignore it. Like, I try to, like, tune it out and stuff. But, like, there's no escape unless you lock yourself in a soundproof room. And then if you do that, they're going to flicker the lights synced up. And there's no escape from the stalkernators. And they sync thunder, and they sync fireworks, and they sync like, there's so many things that the synchronator machine does. It's ridiculous. It's really overkill and ridiculous and insane to the max. Like I'll just walk by a crosswalk and there'll be a 55 license plate driving by deliberately at a crosswalk. It's like, what? Do I go through sleep deprivation? Yeah, I deprive myself of sleep. I don't know. There was one night where they were like shooting directed energy weapons at my head all night, like making my ears ring all night and like keeping me from sleeping. And I think like they're trying to keep me from sleeping. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. They did that one night. Generally, I can sleep pretty good. I tend to stay up late, and some nights I can't sleep because I'm thinking too much or whatever. And then, like, sometimes they'll be making noises outside at night, too. Not usually at night, but sometimes. This is a one light car parking. It's a black car, and I think there's a bunch of other black cars driving by at the same time. They came in the parking lot. Yeah. I've seen, there's this one channel, there's this one guy, he's talking about they can, like, control your digestive system and, like, control when you have to go to the bathroom and, like, make you constipated or make you have to shit at a certain moment. And then there's this one channel this girl was talking about, they like control her movements, like make her like move robotically like a voodoo doll. I don't know what to believe and what's real and what's not, but like I think they definitely do some things like that, and they do some things like that to like I'll look at the clock at like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 10:33 or whatever, like multiple times throughout the day, or I'll click on a YouTube video and it'll end right at 3:22, or like things like that are happening multiple times throughout the day, and it's like they're like implanting like impulses or thoughts in your head somehow. Fucking weird. And like I think they can project images in your head and into your dreams and stuff. I don't know. I definitely see a lot of gang stalkers in my dreams, but I think it's just because I see them throughout the day, and then I just have dreams about them because I'm seeing them all day, every day. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's actually people coming into my dreams and gang stalking me. I don't know what's going on. I've never experienced like voice to skull, knock on wood. I've never heard voices. before. But I think they have like implanted like images into my, like when I close my eyes, like I think that they've like implanted images into my head before or something like that. Like projected it into my, I don't know. They're stalkering up a white SUV and a bunch of people. But then that makes me wonder, like, are there people that are like body snatched and they're doing things robotically, but they don't, like, they're not in control of it, like someone else is literally controlling them like a robot? Like, is that actually happening? Or, and like, if that's the case, then why don't they just control everybody? Or like, what, like, I don't know. But I think they definitely got some things that like they tell us about it in movies subliminally, and then the technology they show us is not anything close to what they actually have. Well, this silver car and this black car are synced up, and then this red car and this tan car are synced up, and then this other red car drives out. Right as the tan car drives around the corner, it drives around the corner. And then I don't know. I just wanted to talk about the Thunder. Because it really does happen. For real. Like one day, I just came to my apartment, and it was stormy outside, and I come to my apartment, and then like everything that I'm doing in my apartment, as I move around in my apartment, there's a thunder outside. And then one day I was just walking up the street, and there would be one flash of lightning. Like that's it. Like, you know how lightning flashes, sometimes it's like it'll like flicker? Like it was just one flash, and then one flash, and then one flash. And it would just be one flash of lightning, and then it would be timed perfectly to where the thunder is meeting me. The sound of the thunder is meeting me right as I get up to a street. Like the lightning was timed so that the thunder sound reaches me right when I get to the street. It would just be one flash, and then that would happen, and it just kept happening over and over again. And then a lot of the times, right when the thunder would go off, there would be a bunch of white cars too, or one white car or whatever. And it just happens. It's happened too many times for it to be a coincidence. Like, after so many times, there's no way that's a coincidence. There's no way at all. It's not possible for it to be a coincidence. As crazy as it sounds, how is it a coincidence if it's happening every time? And again, I would record it like more, like I would have recorded it today, but it was just pouring rain, so I couldn't record it, you know. Like I can't, you know, like if I'm standing under a tree recording, then I can't really record it synchronizing unless it's like it might synchronize with white cars driving by or something. You know, like if I want to record it synchronizing as I cross the street, then I can't do it if it's pouring rain, you know, so. But it happened. Again. So I got thunder syncing on me, I got train horns syncing on me, I got sirens syncing on me. I had the tornado siren was syncing on me one day, and it was actually a tornado warning, but the siren turned on, synced up, pointed directly at me, like nearby. Like, I don't know. I'm just a celebrity out here, I guess. I don't know why, but I guess that's just what I am. I'm just the most popular guy to gang stalk around here. Because every time I hear a siren, or every time I hear a car alarm, or every time I hear a car horn, or every time I hear a train horn, or every time I hear thunder, it's singing up on me. For real. In reality. Not a joke. Not my imagination. I got jets flying over my head, sneaking up on me. Like, it's crazy. There's this one motorcycle that, like, I was doing a live stream in my apartment the other night, and this loud motorcycle was outside, and then he kept doing it after the live stream, and he kept coming closer and closer, and then he just drove right by my apartment. It was like 3 in the morning, and he's just driving extremely loud outside. This loud ass motorcycle, just to be extremely loud next to my apartment, but also being extremely loud to everyone around me, which I don't get that part. But I don't know, some people just like to drive their loud motorcycles at night, but like he's driving it to be loud, to harass me with sounds, like at 3 in the morning. But anyways, they're still gang stalking outside. This white SUV just drove out and synced up with this car. Yep.